Again, thank you so much for joining us on this special webinar, because we wanted to do this event so that we can give you a little bit of updates about the memorial fund that we set up to honor the legacy and the great work of Mr. Fils-Aimé. And we also wanted to give you some updates about help, what we are doing, what some of our alumni are doing. And as you know, also this year we are celebrating our 25th anniversary. Yeah, so already a quarter, un quart de siècle, comme on dit en français. So 25 years, it's not 25 days, it's not 25 months. So we are very excited about this, and we are doing a year of celebration.
And greetings to everyone on behalf of the entire HELP staff and student body, our board of directors. We're so thrilled to have so many participants and people who care so deeply about Bernard Fils-Aimé and his life, his mission, his legacy, the incredible work that he did on behalf of HELP as a mentor, as an advisor, as a guide to us throughout many years of his participation. I think it's very fair to say we would not be where we are today without magnificent effort and legacy of Bernard Fils-Aimé.
Hello everyone, I am Inka Dolpoin, and I am from the Center Department of Haiti, from the main town called Gonaïves, and I am currently in my second year studying finance at Kista University with a Bernard Fils-Aimé scholarship through here. I grew up with my mother, my brother, and my sister. And I was born in Port-au-Prince and lived with my father and my little brother until I had to move to Gonaïves because my mom was sick very often. My childhood was not really, really easy because my mom left us when I was 10 years old. And I had the responsibility to take care of my little brother and myself because our father was not really present in our life. And also I had to do my best in school. I met Mr. Bernard Fils-Aimé in 2019 at Hill. And one thing that I remembered he said to us was, Asians are like crabs, an expression that I will never forget. It means many Asians don't like to see when their peers are reaching goals. And he told us to be different and celebrate people's success and encourage them. So about I can say this scholarship means a lot to me because it will allow me to finish with my studies, and also it will allow me to reach my goals. And I'm so determined to reach my goals.
I am Isabelle Joseph from Cap-Haïtien. I studied education, as you just mentioned, Daphne. It was thanks to the HELP scholarship. And now I'm pursuing a master's degree in educational administration and leadership at St. Cloud State University in Minnesota, thanks to the Fulbright scholarship. I can say that it was really an amazing journey at HELP. You know, this kind of program that gives us skills and competencies, yeah, that makes us really competitive on the workplace. As you can know, HELP gives English classes, computer classes, leadership classes. And something I really like about HELP is like the rigor or the sense of sacrifice and excellence that they make us cultivate. Like when we are at HELP, we have class at university and classes at HELP. We need to be at the top in all of them. So it's really something that helps us when we are a professional to deal with different things and to still look for excellence in them. We need leadership on the workplace, like to be able to really collaborate with people, to be able to influence, to inspire, to be serious, to show integrity in our work, that requires leadership. So I'm really thankful for this opportunity at HELP. And now I can pursue a master's degree as a girl from the rural area of Haiti. Without this, that may be impossible. So I was working with LIDE Foundation in the countryside of Haiti. LIDE is partner with HELP, and how I end up to LIDE, when I was a HELP student, I went for internship at HELP, at LIDE. And after the internship, they wanted to keep me as an employee. So I was working there with girls in the countryside, and I learned a lot of things about these girls. So these girls, like by 8 years old, they are really responsible. They have a lot of things to do, like taking care of house, of the home, and they have to take care of their siblings. They don't have time to study. When sometimes they put them in the national school in the area, they go in the afternoon, but they don't have time to really study. And at a certain point, they will just give up with school for many reasons. And I was helping them to know that they have value, they can become what they want, to help them to pursue their educational goals, things like that. And I hope to continue to do that after my master's degree, especially to help to build or to help to provide quality education at the schools in the countryside for these girls, because I think that if they have quality education, they can be more prepared for higher opportunities and to help their families and to help to reduce the poverty, as we know that education is the most powerful factor to reduce poverty.
Hey, my name is Daniel Tilias. I am originally from Cité Soleil, this largest underserved slum in the country, one of the largest, with a lot of precarity and challenges, like Daphne said. With some opportunity, we can have leaders in Haiti who transform the situation of the country. So as in the early day of my schooling, like Connor, who was like my teacher, introduced me to an internship where I was privileged to work with marginalized group from another poor community in Haiti, in Gonaïve. Someone mentioned, I think it is Isabel mentioning Gonaïve maybe. And Raboto has been a victim of a huge massacre. And that's where I was able to work with these victims. And I decided that with what I received from HELP, what I want to do in life is to be an advocate for social justice. I went to school to become a community advocate, a community organizer. And that's what I'm still doing in Cité Soleil, which happened to be a place that still need people who can make a difference and transformation. So from the inspiration that I got at HELP, I can say that I am very lucky because people have known this work, and I'm now a CNN Hero 2019. I was an Architect of the Future 2013 in Vienna, Austria. I was Martin Luther King Jr. Award for St. Pete University. I have my own book called I Can Fly, which is now on Amazon, telling about my journey. But after considering all that HELP did for me, I may try to have a new version, which is not I Can Fly, but more a title like HELP Made Me Fly. Because I believe it's really through HELP that I gained this confidence, this power to really support my community to change the path as I change my path. So again, I am so glad that someone like Bernard was one of the first from the beginning who inspired more people to know that this organization, HELP, was serious. And it was yes, it's possible that talent is everywhere. So we need to bring the opportunity to make these opportunities help people with talent like I used to have.
My and my family's commitment to this cause started in a place to honor my father's legacy. My father was someone who, I apologize, I still get a little bit emotional when I speak about him. My father was someone who was very proud of being Haitian, of our history, of our culture, of our people. And he had a deep, strong love for his country. Additionally, he was someone who believed in education, access to education, being the solution to most of the world's problems. He was someone who fought for justice and for his fellow human being his whole life. And I think, as you've seen here today, graduates of HELP are community leaders, Fulbright scholars, future business leaders. And additionally, in Connor, he saw a kindred spirit, someone who believed in the spirit of giving. The idea that HELP started from one simple experience, bright students who were being denied opportunities. And I think for us, it is a pleasure and a joy to continue to support this cause. And we do so in my father's memory today on his birthday, in August in memoriam of his passing, and every day. And so, excuse me. And so, you know, nothing could make me prouder than to see the type of community that we are all participating in, lifting each other up. Because while at the same time, I can say that, yes, our family is helping the students go to school. The students and the program are helping us as well. Remember the best qualities of my father. And I think to honor him in the best way we can.